So we meet again, my friends. I'm glad that you're here. Let's just get started. Let's get rolling. Let's get popping. Now, I'm gonna really dive into, I really wanted to focus on this program, the mindset. What kind of mindset you need to go into business, okay? When you first start out, this is what it's gonna be all about. When you're first starting out and when you're operating the business and going into many millions of dollars. So you're going from, you want $10,000 in sales a month, and now you're doing $10,000 in sales a day, okay? And you want to do more than that, right? You're not satisfied. So it's really easy for me to tell you how I went from 0 to 10 grand a month, because it happened pretty quick. It just, certain things had this shift up here, just, and then everything else was boom, understood, clear. Once you understand something, it's easy for you to do it, okay? Once you understand how to shoot a basketball, dude, you can do it every single time. And if you practice enough, you can make almost every single shot, all right? Because you got to understand the mentality behind it. This is a great example right here. If you mow lawns right now, because I started mowing lawns, in the beginning, think about this. I had no idea how zero turns actually worked. And then I got my zero turn, and I started practicing, and I'm like, oh, this is badass. I understand it. I understand how to do it. And I became a pro, dude. I was mowing lawns, pop, 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 right? And then I got a better zero turn. I got a right 52-inch standard, whatever I got. And that thing was a Cadillac. It was a Ferrari of mowers. The thing was badass. And then I understood how to do that one. At first I was freaked out. I'm like, oh, it's big. I don't want to crash into something. I don't know what, blah, 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 right? And then you started learning how to use the machine. You started understanding the mentality, your mindset about how to operate the machine changed. And then you started to become a pro. What happened? You changed the mindset. The mentality changed, okay? So now we're going to really dive deep into the mind, bro. Because that's really what it's all about. None of this other stuff really matters, okay? It doesn't matter that you can write up an incredible contract. It doesn't matter that you have all the equipment. If your mindset is garbage, your business will fail. Do you get what I'm saying? That's the reason you're really interested about me. How is this kid doing it? Bro, it's in here. It's the mindset. Well, how is my mindset compared to yours? Probably a lot cleaner, more efficient, more direct, straight to the point. While you figure out how to, go around certain things, right? If something's bothering you, you figure out how to like slither away from it or not even do it at all. I just go direct, straight on, boom, in your face. All right? If you're watching this and there was something that needed to be called out, if you and I had a certain communication and you're just like, whoa, he just went straight for, dude, I just call you out. You know what I'm saying? I just call you out. If you're doing something wrong, boom, I just go straight for the kill. I don't care about your feelings. I don't care about your emotions. I don't care about what you're going to think of me afterwards. I need to handle it now because I don't want it to build up later throughout the day. And then all of a sudden, years later, you turn around and you're like, what? What am I doing? Why didn't I just call that person out? You've had that. Something's bothered you and you don't bring attention to it. You don't call it out. And then 2, 3, 4 days later, you're in a funk and you're like, what? You're not motivated. You're like depressed. You're feeling weird. The reason I know this is because I've done these things. Okay? You're holding your communication in. And it builds. It builds. And then it becomes like, you become very sluggish. Like not efficient. You know what I'm saying? So we got to handle it, dude. When you feel there's something that is bothering you, you got to go straight on ahead. Boom. If someone, let's say, for an example, an employee, okay, employee doesn't show up one day. Instead of saying, oh, dude, people get sick, people, like, I get it, right? But, and I've had this in the beginning when I started, a year, 2 years ago. Dude just doesn't show up. What are you doing? What do you mean you didn't show up? Or he leaves early without telling me. What are you doing? What do you mean? What do you mean? Right? That's the reaction you have in the beginning. What do you mean? And then you try to find out, oh, maybe he had a bad day. Oh, maybe his wife cheated on him. Oh, maybe she threw something in his face. Oh, maybe he got sick. It doesn't matter. There needs to be communication from employee to you. Now, what I did before, I used to say, well, what happened? Why didn't you show up? No, that's not how you do things. You were sick? That's fine. Text me and tell me you were sick the day before. Don't just not show up to work. That's rude, dude. This is a business. I'm trying to run a company. You know what I'm saying? This is not come help me move a sofa. This is a business, dog. Okay, so you need to really hone in on what it is that you're going to be operating. Okay, you can't be showing up to work every day. Oh, I hope it goes good. No, dude, you got to show up to work. I know it's going to go good. Why? Because I've done A, B, C, D. Someone doesn't do something, someone doesn't show up, you call them out. Hey, Johnny, why didn't you come into work? You told me you were going to come in. What happened? Like that. Oh, I was sick. I wasn't feeling it. Okay, dude, that's not what I asked you. Why didn't you show up? You being sick is not good an answer. Why didn't you communicate with me? Why didn't you tell me, hey, the reason I didn't show up was because I puked last night. There needs to be communication. Okay? This is what you got to establish with all the people that you deal with. Everyone. But it comes with the mindset first. You can't just go and tell people to do this if you yourself don't do it. Do you get what I'm saying? So you got to be set with your rules. Okay? And I'm giving you my rules. If you don't do this, that's fine. You don't have to. But I'm giving you my rules. My set of rules. My mindset. So you understand next time you go do something like that. You get what I'm saying? So look, dude. Give you some examples right now. But first, take a sip of my coffee. And by the way, man, if you're ever feeling a little down, a little funk, you're like not feeling it, why don't you go get a little cup of coffee for you? No sugar, just straight black coffee. It'll help you. I'm telling you. It'll get you out. This is a stimulant. I don't drink this all the time. Right? I drink one, and then I'm like, dude, you can't get dependent on it because I need to function without this. So I drink one, and I don't drink one for another 2-3 days. But I like this. Sometimes when I'm like, right, whatever that is, go to Starbucks, go to Pete's, go wherever. Go pick up a coffee. Take a sip. No sugar, no whipped cream, no bullshit. Straight coffee, 0 calories, or whatever it is, 10 calories. Doesn't matter. None of that. Okay? Drink some of that, you be feeling good. All of a sudden, clicking. Stuff is working. Figuring it out. Okay. Let's go back to the real deal. The mindset. The mindset, the state of mind. What are you going to do to change it? Okay? First, you got to take responsibility for everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. Okay? The employee didn't show up? Good. Your fault. The employee didn't text you? Good. Your fault. The employee, your girlfriend cheated on you? Good. That's your fault. You were in traffic and someone rear-ended you? Good. That's your fault. What are you doing sitting in traffic? Why don't you have your own chauffeur? Why don't you have a private jet? Why don't you have a helicopter? Why don't you have the customer come to you? See what I'm saying? You don't have to tell this to the police officer. You don't have to tell him it's my fault. But you can think it's my fault. Anything that happens to me, my company, anything, I take full responsibility for all of it. Okay? My employee didn't show up? Good, that's my fault. He gets hurt? My fault. He falls down? My fault. Okay? I don't feel good one day? My fault. I don't do a video? My fault. everything is my fault. Now you'd be like, that's a little too extreme, T. A little too extreme. Yeah, I know it's extreme. But I want to be like that. I don't want to put my blame onto someone else, because then you become a victim. You become, oh, he did that. Oh, my mower broke. Oh, my truck broke down. It's Ford's fault. It's Skag's fault. The mower company. It's still the weed whacker. The weed whacker's garbage. Still, it's their fault. No, dude. It might be. But you have to understand. Don't think like that. It's your fault. Everything is your fault. 100%. See, it's a lot easier that way, because then you're like, I have control. Do you get what I'm saying? Things don't happen to you. They happen because of you. Do you see what I'm saying? It's a lot easier to think like that. Now, it might not all be true. It doesn't matter. I'm not worried about that. I want to live in my own world. I want to live in my own little fantasy land where everything's my fault, no matter what. No matter what. Think about that. That's a lot easier to deal with. Someone crashes into you, instead of going out and yelling at them and saying, blah, 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 blah. No. You get out the car. Are you okay, sir? Good. Calm. Relax. Are you okay, sir? Are you fine? They say, are you okay? I'm fine. Call the police. That's it. There's no need to freak out. There's no need to raise your voice. Done. It was your fault. Now, you ain't got to tell them that. Don't tell the police that. But think with that. Hey, it was my fault. Sitting in traffic. What am I doing sitting in traffic? I should be flying on my airplane. Yeah. I've had that happen. Dude rams into me. My fault. It's his fault. He paid for everything. My fault. What am I doing sitting in traffic? See what I'm saying? It's a lot easier like that. No matter what happens, the customer doesn't hire you, your fault. Obviously your fault. The girl you like doesn't like you back, your fault. If you're a girl watching this, the guy you like doesn't like you back, your fault. Ain't his fault. See? Responsibility. Take responsibility for everything. If you're overweight, don't blame McDonald's, bro. McDonald's is a business. They're trying to make money. If you were the owner of a business, you'd be selling supersized too. I want to supersize everything in my business. What do you mean? Customer buys a $20,000 patio. Let's supersize it, bitch. $22,000 patio. Let's get you a little more square footage. See what I'm saying? Don't blame McDonald's for having big gulps at 7-Eleven. It don't matter. They're a business. You are responsible for everything. 100%. That was the first thing that I figured out. And everything changed for me. Literally. I was always, I don't have the right friends. I don't have the right people. I don't have this. I don't have that. Better bet. And then I realized, I'm like, dude, I'm pointing the finger that way. And when you're pointing the finger that way, anything that comes in, good or bad, it's not you that did it. Someone else did. You get lucky, close a deal. The customer just hired me. No. I close deals. My company is successful because of me. Not because I got lucky. Not because I'm good looking. Not because I'm white. Not because any of that shit. It has nothing to do with that. It's all between your ears, dude. Right here. It's your mindset. How are you talking to yourself? What is your self-talk about? Okay, now that you understand that everything is your fault, your responsibility, we need to dive deep into the truth. Okay? The truth, man. The very truth. I'm going to give you an example. Here's actually a known fact. If you do landscaping, if you're a lawn mowing type of guy, bro, 99% of the time, you sucked in school. Let's be honest. Okay? This is facing the truth. Honest. Focus. What was your GPA? Comment down below. Just straight up. Just say whatever it was. Mine was 1.6. I got D's in everything. Cooking class, I got a C. Sex ed class, I got like a C, a D. I don't know. I didn't pay attention. And I'll bring you in on the subconscious level of what was going on inside my head when I was in school. So you come into school. I'm new to America. I come into school and I see people talking English. And I'm like, wow, I need to learn this language because, I mean, let's be real. English is incredible. I would rather know English than any other language on the planet. I actually forgot my native tongue. And I have no problem with that. Zero. I don't care. I'm American, baby. This is USA. This is my country. This is USA. Now, I walk into school and everybody's speaking English. So I started quickly paying attention. I'm like, oh, everyone's speaking English. I need to learn this, dude. So I started picking it up, practicing. I watched Friends, the episodes, all of them, at least 4 times. I watched the entire seasons, all the seasons, at least 4 times, because I went in and I started learning English. What are the words they're using? They're different than textbook. I started learning. I went to school, I started communicating, I started learning. Okay, I started paying attention. And then I get into other classes. I get into high school. And I'm like, I get into school and I look at the teacher and subconsciously I'm like, I don't want their life. I don't want their life. So instantly I shut off. The teacher has no enthusiasm, no passion, no guts, no courage, and they're broke. Hello. Why would I pay attention to them? I don't want to be a loser. Okay? And I understand that teachers have a very important role. I know that, dude. Don't be like that. Face the truth. Most of the teachers, would you want their life? It's a simple yes or no. Most of the time you're going to say no. I remember one of my teachers, my social study teacher. Dude was so cool. I actually got a really good grade in his class. He was so cool. I understood everything. Why? Because every day he came in with passion, persistence. He was energetic. He explained things well. And I paid attention in this class. Mr. Jesmer, thank you for that. But other than that, all my teachers, I didn't like them. So I go into Jesmer's class and I'm paying attention. I'm focusing. Because there is a part of me that wants to be like him. I understand him. You get it? I want to be like Mr. Jesmer. He's a little fun. He's funny. He's energetic. He's making everyone laugh. He's teaching people. I get it. I like that. I go into my science class, Mrs. Foreman. I hated her. She's mean. Instantly, I get in that class. Boom. I shut off. It doesn't matter what she said. I wasn't going to pass her class because she was not energetic. There's no passion, nothing. Completely shut off. Now, years later, I graduate high school. I go to college. I take courses on how to fix cars. I take courses on how to paint cars. C's, D's. Because I go in there and I look at my teacher and I'm like, great teacher, great guy, funny. Do I want his life? Now I'm into the life. Before I was like, I want that energy. I want to be like Jesmer. I want to be fun. Now I'm like, do I want his life? I'm 20. I'm 21. Do I want his life? Do I want Mr. Abraham's life? My teacher. Answer was no. Subconsciously, I shut off. Now I'm going through my life. Now I moved to California, started doing a bunch of bad things. You know about my past. Started doing a bunch of drugs, hanging out with the wrong people. I look at the people and I think, I'm like, do I want their life? And I started saying yes. I'm like, I want their life. They party, they have fun, they got money. I'm like, oh, I want that. And then, all of a sudden, my life starts really going downhill. And I needed something to change. I started going online. Started looking for answers. And I ran into a guy, Grant Cardone. Now listen to this. This is very important. I started looking at him. And I started thinking, do I want his life? And the answer was yes. I want his life. Holy shit. So what did I do? I started consuming everything. Everything. All his books, all his materials, buying everything, getting around him, being around him. And look what happened. Look what happened. My life changed. Why? Because I got the right person and I wanted their life. Do you get what I'm saying? And this has to be with focus, dude. Focus. This focus is so important. You gotta focus on what matters. So when you choose a mentor, you gotta look at the mentor and say, hey, do I want that person's life? If the answer is no, ditch the mentor. That's not a mentor. That's someone that's giving you bad information. If you're looking at me and you're like, I want his company. I want to do a few $1 million a year. I want to have 20 plus employees. I want to have caterpillars out the ass. I want to have jobs where there are 250,000. Good, pay attention. Pay attention. Consume everything I have. Watch my videos, dude. But you gotta stop watching other people's videos. This is the whole problem with these lawn sites. You know these lawn groups? It's a bunch of uncertain people not focusing. Focus. You look at your teachers back from grade school. Look at your teachers back from grade school. And ask yourself, did you want their life? The answer is probably no. Why do you think you barely passed their class or failed? What's the motivation? There's no motivation. Now you're an adult. You need to understand it's all about focus from here. Don't get distracted from other bullshit. You find a good guy, you find a great mentor, focus. Focus. One guy. Don't go 10 guys. Focus on one person. And just go dive in deep and get all the knowledge possible and literally copy everything they do. Everything they do. And it will be so much easier for you, I'm telling you. That was literally one of the things that changed for me. Once I started to focus, my mindset started to clear up. I started behaving like Grant. I started talking like Grant. I started doing things like Grant. I started reading. I started doing everything he said. He said, eat this, eat a salad. I ate a salad. All of it. Focus. Got it? Now, responsibility. You take responsibility for everything, and then you focus. Focus on what needs to be done from your mentor, from your teacher. You want to be like your social studies teacher? Good. Become like your social studies teacher. This one's going to be good. It's going to be powerful. You might get offended by it, but that's okay. I'm here to offend you. Now, the truth. I had a very hard time facing the truth when I had a drug problem. When I had a problem in my business. Now, you may not do drugs. I hope you don't. I hope you never go through that. But for me, I had a problem. I was a drug addict. But I said, nah, I'm just recreational, just having fun. Dude, you got a problem. Admit it. You eat too many cookies. Good. Admit it. You don't take enough action to close deals. Good. Admit it. You're lazy. Good. Admit it. I'm lazy. I'm fat. I don't have what it takes. Admit it. Say, hey, I got a problem. Good. And don't be in denial. This is what the whole thick skin is about. You can't let other people's opinion affect how you think, because then your mind gets dirty. If your mind's clean, right, efficient, crispy, and then I come in and tell you, hey, you're an idiot, and that comment, that remark completely makes you cave for the rest of the day, and you start playing like a record player over and over and over and over again, hey, you're an idiot, you're an idiot. That's a problem. That's going to affect your business. That's going to affect your life. That's a problem. Now, you got to know your truth, man. You got to know your truth. Like, it doesn't matter. People call me an idiot. People call me dumb. People call me stupid. People call me... but here's one thing they never call me. Okay? lazy. They don't call me lazy. They might call me lazy for not doing the work. You know, on YouTube, little keyboard warriors. They might be called, oh, you're lazy. All your guys are doing the work. You're not doing the work. I don't know how to do the work, bro. Look at my hands. Get out of here. Here's one thing. I am not lazy. I know that. I do what it takes. I know my truth. I know my truth. I'm not good with labor. I admit it. I'm not George Clooney. I don't have the best looks in the world. I admit it. I'm decent looking. I ain't bad. I'll admit that. I know I'm not bad. Okay? I got a little chub on me. I got a little baby fat. I'll admit it. I'll admit it. I should have been more successful than I am right now. I'll admit it. Look, I got a receding hairline. I'll admit it. I'm too pale. I'll admit it. Get what I'm saying? I got a problem waking up in the morning. I'll admit it. I'll admit it. I force myself to get up. Force myself. But that's the truth, man. So write down some things right now. Write down some things right now. Pause the video. Write down some things right now that you know are your truth, that you don't tell people, that people don't know about you. Or maybe they do know about you. Write it down. And don't be in denial. If you're fat, write it down. I'm fat. I need to lose weight. Write it down. The next step is stop being in denial. If someone makes fun of you, if someone calls you names, dude, laugh with it. Big deal. Laugh with it. It's alright. It's not a big deal. Move on. Know your truth. Know what you're going to do with it. Now stop focusing on the problem. If you eat too many cookies, don't focus on, I'm eating too many cookies. How am I going to solve that? I'm going to stop eating cookies. I'm going to work out more. Done. Focus. Focus on the solution versus the problem. If you focus on the problem, you're going to just have more problems. Employee doesn't show up one day. Start calling people. Let's go. Customer blows you out. Call more customers. Stop getting blown out by customers. Stop depending on one customer. Stop depending on one employee. This is the problem with solopreneurs. You mow lawns, 10 lawns a day, 5 days a week. Guess what? You're dependent on one person. You. Hey, another thing you got to keep in mind when you're trying to get big and expand and you're trying to have the right mindset, right? You have to be very careful with the words that you use. The words that come out of your mouth have a lot to do with how your exterior is, right? As within, so without. So how your life is doing, it has a lot to do with how you're thinking, okay? And another thing that is a red flag right away, one of my students, he's in the GOAT gang, and he's new, right? And he posted his first video, and he said, I guess, about, 18 times, 20 times in a 4-minute video. Right away, I knew that that's what's going on in his head. Whatever he tells the customer, it's I guess, right? So when you're doing that in the video, even though you're nervous, you're doing it the first time, and it's not even to rag on the dude, it's just like, you got to call attention to it. So now I made him aware of it, and he's aware that he's doing it. Before, it was just like, subconsciously he's doing it. Okay? And that's what you got to be, that's what you got to confront. You got to confront the ugly stuff because it's holding you back. When you're with a customer, like I never say I guess. You know, I never say I don't know. I don't say I don't know. Customer asks me, and they're like, hey, what do you think about this? If I don't know, I will say that's a great question. Let me find out some more details, and I will text you as soon as I find out. That's it. If I don't know something, like let's say if I didn't know how to do papers, like how do you do the papers? Oh, well, I guess you would go pick out this, and then you would come back, and then we would maybe try to do this. No. Can't say that. Be very careful with the language you use in front of a customer, in front of everyone, anyone, your parents, your girlfriend, your mom, anybody. Okay? Be aware of the words you're using. It's the stutter words, the ones you don't pick up on. Okay? This is why it's so important to make videos and record yourself. Because if the guy never did that, I don't know if anyone would have told him. No one wants to tell him the ugly truth. Dude, stop saying I guess. Dude, stop saying I don't know. Bro, stop saying this. You know what I mean? Be very precise and concise with the words you use. Okay? So if I didn't know something, I would say, great question. Let me find out. The customer asks, how do you do these pavers? I would never say, well, I guess that's how you do it. You'd be like, oh, this is very simple. First, you have to know your product. If you don't know your product, you're going to start saying, I guess. I don't know. So you got to know your product. Absolutely. Pavers, no problem. Come in, we remove 8 to 10 inches of soil. We lay down 6 inches of base rock. Before we lay down the base rock, we compact the subgrade. We compact the subgrade. We lay down some geotextile fabric. It's highly recommended that you do it. It's just cheap insurance for the future. Lay down some base rock. Lay down a little bit of sand, about an inch of sand, 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches. And then we lay down the pavers. We sweep that in with polymeric sand, and we're good to go. Oh, however, the borders, they're going to be sunk. They're going to be installed in concrete, the border stones, to prevent your pavers from shifting. Okay? A lot of people that like to put wood or bender board on the edges to hold the pavers in place. That's the cheap way of doing it. We don't do that. We sink it in concrete. We put base rock, geotextile fabric, sand, polymeric sand. We sweep it in, we blow it out, and you're good to go. That is how the professionals do it. That's how we do it. See what I'm saying? Like that's a good pitch. Why is it a good pitch? Because I've said it hundreds of times. Be aware of the language you're using. Okay? Be aware of the language you're using. I know I say okay or right. You know what I mean? And I even say, you know what I mean. Okay? You with me? You there? You follow me? These are all things that through time you're going to start being aware of. You know? Use your tonality, use your language, use your vocal cords, use the expressions on your face, use your little fucking hands. It's okay to use them, dude. You know, it's okay to look young. I'm young. It's fine. I'm even younger when I got my shave going on. I'm okay with that. I close deals in my hat. Don't worry about how you look. The language that you use is vital to your success. Vital. You get what I'm saying? You with me? You understand? You follow me? Good. Now, pay attention to how you're thinking about certain things. Scarcity. Scarcity is a killer to who? To you. And who else? Everybody around you. Dude, you have no idea how important it is to keep this thing clean. That's what I'm saying. Clean. Okay? Don't think about going to Home Depot and spending an extra $200 on rakes. Like, bro, $200 on rakes is not your problem. The problem is $200 million. Okay? Don't worry about the little baby stuff, the little change. I'm not saying be wasteful. Okay? Return things that need to be returned. I don't waste anything. Like right now, when I said that, thing popped up in my head. I went to a Home Depot and I bought these bolts. And these bolts are still in my truck. It's about $20 in bolts. I didn't use them. We got the wrong ones. Okay, I got the wrong ones. We didn't use them at all. I gotta return these. Okay, I'm not gonna let them go to waste, because if I let them go to waste, they're gonna sit in a truck, in one of my employees' trucks, and then they're just gonna be there and be there and be there, and then they're gonna go piss waste. They're gonna get thrown out because they're gonna get spread around, blah blah blah. So, what I'm saying is, don't be wasteful with your money. Okay, $20 is $20. I respect $20 like nobody knows. You know? I respect all money. I ain't got no money in front of me right now, but I respect all money. Respect the money. Don't be wasteful. Don't be an idiot. But don't let $20 hold you back from going to 20 million, dude. Do you get what I'm saying? So when you need to go buy rakes, when you need to go buy tools, go buy it. Don't worry about, You need it. What are you doing? You should have already bought it. Okay, this is the perfect example of what not to do, in my opinion. In my opinion, this might not relate to you, but this is what I feel is the correct way of doing things. Okay? When you're trying to save your way into wealth, it won't happen. Nobody saved their way to $1 billion. Do you get that? Nobody. Nobody saved their way into $1 billion. The only millionaires that you know that saved their way, it took them 50 years to do it. Good. And guess what? In 50 years, when you're a millionaire, you're going to be scared. So scared. You're going to be like, I got $1 million. And now what? You're not going to want to spend any money. I don't want to be that guy. I want to be a millionaire, the multimillionaire, the hectamillionaire, the billionaire that enjoys his wealth, that spends his abundance on the correct items. Until you get to a point where you can just piss money, where it doesn't even matter. You waste it. Buy a Lamborghini. Buy a Bugatti. It doesn't matter at that point. You have so much money coming in. What else are you going to do with it? Buy some dumb stuff. But that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is right now. Right now. Okay? You have to be aware of how you're thinking about money, how you're thinking about employees, how you're thinking about equipment. Okay? Number one, with employees. Employees don't cost money. Ever. Never. Get that out of your mind, that they cost money. Oh, my payroll is $15,000. No. You can't think like that. It's a necessity. Just like fuel in your truck. The truck is no good without fuel. Your company is no good without employees. Now, I'm not going to go into there's no good employees here, blah, blah, blah. That's a whole different thing. There's no good employees because you're not looking hard enough, and there's no good employees because you're no good. That's it. As within, so without. Remember that. As within, so without. I'm a good guy. I find great people. Boom. Look at my company. I'm a good guy. I know people in the GOAT Gang, in my group, that are good guys. They have good companies. See what I'm saying? As within, so without. It's a reflection, dude. It's a reflection of what's going on internally, your exterior. If you're losing a lot, that means you're thinking like a loser. You need to switch your mind. Do the complete 180 opposite. That's it. Employees never cost money, ever. They don't cost money. Equipment doesn't cost money. What costs money is not growing your company. What costs money is staying small. What costs money is thinking little baby, that you're going to do something with just you. Do you understand? I would have never made YouTube videos if it was just me. I know there's a few guys on YouTube that have maybe 1 employee, 2 employees, maybe 3 max. That's not for me. I want to be a CEO. I don't want to be an employee. I don't want to be a worker. There's nothing wrong with being a worker, but I can't grow when I'm working in the company. I need to work on my company. See what I'm saying? I need to move pieces around. I am a player. Life is my chessboard. I am not the rook. I don't even want to be the king. I don't want to be the king. I don't want to be a pawn. I don't want to be a horse. None of that. I am the player. I move my pieces. I move the king. I move the queen around. Okay? I move people around. I move around equipment. I move my business. I move my life in the direction I want it to go to. Okay? My business is my life. Do you get what I'm saying? My business is my life. So when you're thinking about cleaning up your mindset so it's crispy and clean and uncluttered and just good, great, you got to stop thinking about employees costing money, people costing money, the correct tools costing money. You don't have a ditch witch, you don't have a caterpillar. Guess what? You need to work on getting that. How are you going to do that? Sell. Sell, sell, sell. That's it. Sales is all the answers. Clean up your mind, clean up your train of thought, and everything else will fall into place. Remember, as within, so without. I'll say it again. As within, in here, between your ears, as within, so without. If you're having problems with people, look within. You have a problem here. You're not looking hard enough. You're being a loser. As within, so without. I'll give you another example. When I was younger, I wanted to get laid, bro. I just wanted to get laid. Straight up, I wanted to get laid. I'm like, how do I get laid? How do I get laid? I wasn't going out enough. I was lonely. I wasn't going out enough. I didn't have enough people to go out. I didn't have friends. I didn't have this. There's so many excuses. You want to find a girl, it's not going to be in your living room. It's not going to be in your bedroom. It ain't going to be on your computer. Online dating is great, but the chances of you finding someone quality online are low. You need to go out into the marketplace. Go out to the bars, the nightclubs, shopping malls, the gyms. You need to go out. Just like with a customer. You want to close deals? You need to go out. You can't stay at home. You get a message on Yelp, at Home Advisor, all that. Good. You're not going to close the deal just from a message. You might get lucky. But you need to go out and meet the customer. You need to go sell yourself. Get what I'm saying? Clean up your state of mind. Clean up your mentality. How you think about money, employees, equipment, people, yourself. Everything else will fall into place. As within, so without. Say it with me. Say it with me. Come on. As within, so without. As within, so without. In here, out there. In here, out there. That's it. Your internal becomes your external. Cool? Got it? On to the next one. Now the next one we're going to talk about. Now dude, this one is my favorite. This one is the most important. Money. Cash. What, how, when, why. You talk to yourself about money. Some cash. How do you talk to yourself about money? How do you do it? See these little bills? How do you do it? How do you talk to yourself about that? What arises in situations when you talk to yourself about cash? Okay? You want, let's say you're mowing lawns. You want a new weed whacker. It's $200, $300, $500, $1,000. I don't care what it is. Do you instantly say, I can't afford that? I can't get that? Or do you say, man, dude, that's a lot of money. How do I get that? Which one is it? Never compare yourself to money. Like, think about what you say when it comes to money. Something's $20. Movie ticket, $20. Pay attention. Movie ticket, $20. And you're like, that's expensive. I can't afford that. Instantly, you compare yourself to money. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Don't compare yourself to this. You are much bigger than this. Way bigger, dude. Huge. You're massive compared to this. This is nothing. This is man-made. It's paper. Someone had an idea and they did it. Do you get what I'm saying? You are a being. You're a spiritual person. You're not $20. Don't compare yourself to that. Instantly, I hear people say, oh, a ticket to an event, right? A ticket to a program, the GOAT game, some water. Oh, I can't afford a $3, $5, $10 bottle of water. Why not? Yes, you can. You just don't want to. So how do you talk to yourself with money? That is the most important thing. That is the most important thing that is gonna push you forward or hold you back. Money. Something that people never talk about, and when they do talk about it, they feel bad and guilty. I don't feel guilty when I talk about money. I don't feel guilty when I do things, dude. That's another thing. Guilt. Guilt is formed on being uncertain about something. That's it. When you're certain that you talking about money to your friends, family, and your employees, I talk about money with my employees all the time. And I'm like, you guys need more money. You make 20 bucks an hour? That's not enough. How do you live on that? Let's go. Do more so the company pays you more. You see that? You see that? So recently, I bought a compactor. One of those big plate compactors, 1,000-pound plate compactor. It was 15 grand. A lot of people would say, oh, I can't afford that. It's not about what I can and can't do. It's, do I need it, and when am I going to get it? And it came to a point where I had a job, and I rented one. For 3 days, it cost me $650 for 3 days. Right then and there, boom, I'm done with this. I need one. Right? I made a decision right then and there. I said, I need one. I called the dealer. I said, I want this one. Give me this exact model. And he said, this model is a little bit better. It's only like $800 more. I said, good. Give me that model. Give me this. Give me that. Order it. He said, okay, I'll order it. Do you want to place a deposit? Nope. I'm going to buy the whole thing. He said, all right. Machine comes in. I go in. Put it on my card. I leave. Quick. Fast. Move. Why? Because I'm certain about money. I know that this 15 grand that I spent is not the last place I'm going to get cash, dude. I'm going to get money somewhere else. And by the way, it's not my money. Don't you get it? It's not my money. I went to a job. I did the job. I did the job great. We finished it. The employees were happy. I paid everyone. Paid my credit card. Paid all the employees. Paid all the stuff. And I had money left over. Whose money is that? The customers. So I take that money and I spend it on a compactor. Who bought it? The customer. Okay, easy. Got that out of the way. You know? Got that out of the way. Now, you gotta ask yourself, how do you talk about money? To you, not to anyone else. How do you think about money? Are you coming from a land of scarcity? Or are you coming from a land of abundance? Are you coming from a land of, oh my God, 15 grand, that's a lot of money. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Or are you coming from the land of, oh, 15 grand? You know, that's a good chunky change, but that's not my last 15 grand. I am limitless. I can create so much wealth. Limitless. I can create so much wealth, so much abundance, so much prosperity, so much affluence. Those are words that you really want to get acquainted with. Look up the definition to those. Abundance, prosperity. Those are great words that you need to drill in your head. Abundance, prosperity. Those are free words. Freedom, expansion words. You see what I'm saying? Big, dude. So when you're going throughout your day and something comes up and instantly catch yourself. Oh, brand new truck, 60 grand. I can't afford it. No, stop. You can afford it. You just haven't found a way to collect the money. That's it. Stop saying you can't afford things. It's killing you. It's killing your spirit. You can afford it. You can afford anything you want. You just need to figure out how to go make that paper, dude. Go make that money, dog. Go make it. Go sell something. Go provide a service that's worthy of you getting that. You get it? Stop thinking in a land of scarcity. I can't do this. I can't do that. You say that enough, guess what? You won't be able to do it. Nope. Think. Clean. Crispy. Remember, what does your mind taste like? It better be clean and crispy. It better be powerful. It better be strong. It can't be, I'm tired. I don't feel like it. I'm sleepy. Right? Those are draining, dude. Don't drain yourself. Other people are going to rob you. You don't need to rob yourself. Other people are going to steal from you. Don't steal from yourself. It's just money. It's just paper. Use it. It's useless if you don't use it. You know what I'm saying? It's useless. It has no meaning if you don't put it to work. It has no meaning if you don't put it to work. As soon as you get it, use it. Don't go blow it on dumb things. Use it to build your business. Invest. All right, look. So it's going to help you clear up your mind and your mindset to make sure your business is operating efficiently and at a high level. At a high level, you're going to need to take care of your little body unit that you have here, this thing that you're renting, this lease that you got. All right? You're going to need to take care of that. This is strictly my opinion. Okay, this is what I'm doing. This is what's working for me. I like it. I like the way I feel. So I'm going to tell you what I do, and you do whatever you want to do. You take matters into your own hands. So I do intermittent fasting. I fast for 16 hours a day, and I eat for 8 hours a day. I'm not super strict on it. Let's say I'm somewhere and they have like super tasty food. I'll eat it, dude. It don't matter. But for me to run at an optimal level, this is what I do. So, for instance, I go to sleep at 9:30 every night on a weeknight, and I wake up at around 5. Okay, I go to the gym 3 times a week, weight training, and I run a mile. That's it, 3 times a week. You can't do that 3 times a week? You're lying. Okay, wake up early, go to the gym. I don't eat until 12 o'clock. I don't eat anything. I just drink a lot of water. I don't eat. I push my meal back. I save my calories. For lunch, I have a light salad, right? Maybe some avocado, throw in some chicken, get a little, some beef jerky in there, whatever. Don't matter. It's a little protein, something light, something fast, something quick. Let my body digest it. I don't want to take a nap after I eat lunch. And that's what I was doing every single time. I used to go out and eat a burger, fries, pizza. I want to take a nap. You do the same thing. You eat a heavy lunch, you want to take a nap. Your body's like in digestion mode. And then your mind is in go, go, go mode. It's not going to work. Your mind listens to your body. And that's it. You can only push through so much until you crash. Okay? Now, I do not drink my calories. I don't drink Monster. I don't drink Red Bull. Will I? Yeah. Of course. But I don't. I don't. If there's a little Monster and I want to get a little throwback to what it was like when I was 17, 18, I'll have a sip. I'll have a quarter can, half can. I'm not going to drink the whole thing. Guaranteed. Will I have a Coke? Absolutely. I take 2-3 sips, dump the rest. I don't care about being wasteful, dude. I want to perform. Do you get what I'm saying? I want to perform. I drink a lot of water. I eat clean food. I work out. I exercise. I run. It keeps my mind in check. Okay? When you drink sugar, your insulin spikes right away. If you drink a lot of it, you're going to have some problems, dude. You're not going to be able to perform at a high level. Okay? At a high level. Every time I drink too much sugar, I want to take a nap. Every time I eat too many calories, I want to take a nap. I have a little coffee. I'll go to Starbucks, get a small cold brew, small coffee, whatever. No sugar, nothing. Nothing. Okay? Not a big deal. And after that, 12 o'clock, I'll have my lunch. Sometimes I'm not hungry, I'll have it at 1 o'clock. Sometimes I'm super hungry, I have it at 11. I'm not super strict on it. Do you get what I'm saying? But I don't eat breakfast, dude. Breakfast, goodbye. I'm not hungry when I wake up. Alright? I'm hungry to go make money. I'm not hungry to go eat fucking bacon. You know what I'm saying? So, 6 o'clock comes around. I get home, I shower, I shave, or whatever I do. I'll go have some food. I have a big meal. Big meal, right? I like to get my work done before that because I'll have a big meal and then I just want to chill. 6 o'clock I'll eat 1,000, 1,200 calories, 1,500 calories sometimes. A lot. Like I'm saying a lot of calories all at once. And then you just feel so satiated, so full, so fulfilled. You feel happy, right? Get in all your carbs, all your fats, all your protein, everything. Get it in, okay? And then I tinker around. Maybe go make a video on YouTube. Go edit this thing. Go shoot out some proposals, right? But most of my work is already done. At 9 o'clock rolls around, 2 hours later, you go to sleep. That's it. You wake up, do it again. Okay? I want focus. I want attention. I want clarity. I don't want to feel tired in the day when I'm working. I don't want to feel tired in the morning. I just woke up. Why would I go have 6 eggs, 2 pieces of bacon, sausage, bread, orange juice, oranges, watermelon, pancakes, banana bread? What? Lunchtime. I don't need to go have a quarter pounder, half pounder. If I'm going to have a burger, it's going to be at night. It's all good. Push the meal back, dude. Push the meal back. Push the meal back. And you want to learn this stuff? Go on YouTube, type in intermittent fasting. For the training, I do Kino Body. This dude Greg, great guy, right? His stuff works. I've been getting stronger. Your boy's getting stronger. I'm getting leaner. My body's feeling great. I just follow his program. I'm in the best shape of my life. You need focus. Focus. Pay attention to everything that you're doing. Dump sugar. Dude, you can't be drinking sugar every day. I know a lot of people do that. Do not drink your calories. It's dumb. It's a waste of calories. Go eat watermelon. Jesus, dude, there's so much good food. Drinking 200 calories is a waste. What's even more of a waste is the sugar. The sugar does incredible things to your brain. Incredibly bad things to your brain. Okay? Do your research, man. Type it in. Don't be ignorant. Do your research. Figure the stuff out. Educate yourself. We're in a world where you can educate yourself like that. YouTube, baby. This is going to be a good one for you because this is what I had to deal with early on. Maybe 6 months ago, a year ago. This is what hit me. So, you know, your business is doing well, your company's doing good. You made, you got a couple $100,000 in a bank account chilling, and you're like, wow, everything's paid, all your bills are paid, all this stuff is paid, rent's good. I'm preparing you for what's going to happen, because when you start achieving success, this is what will happen to you. Come with me on a ride. Come with me on a journey. I'm going to paint a picture for you, okay? You start right now, you got a company that's not doing shit. You're going to start pumping, with the programs, with everything that you're doing with the GOAT Gang. You need a little push. You need inspiration. You need motivation. You need to know it's possible. That's why you're watching this. For you to know that it's possible, okay? And it is possible, dude. You just got to know, and you got to take action. Knowing is not enough. Action is required. Action. You have to put your ass into gear. So I'm gonna paint a picture for you. You don't have $1 million company yet. Maybe you did 60, 100 grand in sales. Okay. Now you're gonna have a jump real quick if you do everything correctly. You're gonna go from 0 to $1 million company, and then you're gonna be like, oh, the first year. This is what my train of thought was. The first year, you're like, oh, Jesus, I broke $1 million. Oh my God. And then you're like, the second year, okay, we got to keep pushing, because you're gonna think it's a fluke. It's like it just happened on accident. Second year, you're gonna be like, oh my God, I broke 2 million in sales. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Right? This is what's gonna happen. The third year, you're gonna be like, shit, dog, I broke 2 million sales, man. I got a multi-million-dollar company. Oh man, we all good. Then what's going to happen is you're going to start taking your foot off the gas. This is where you will lose. This is where I started slipping. I took my foot off the gas. I'm like, oh, we good. Wrong. We're not good. We're never good. What are you talking about? We're good. I'm doing good. Yeah, your parents are telling you you're doing good. Your girlfriend's doing whatever, right? She said, oh, you're so good, you're so hot, oh, you make so much money, blah blah blah. Your friends are like jealous, right? Envious, because they're working at McDonald's and you got a multi-million-dollar company. You're doing these big jobs. Your friends are telling you you're doing good. People you don't even know are telling you you're doing good. You join the group and everyone's like, oh yeah, you're hot shit. right? Everyone looks up to you. You're not good. What are you talking about? You're way not good. You're the opposite of good. You're bad. You got a multi-million-dollar company, big deal. Sounds good. You know it's not good. Stuff can be taken away like that. You need to work, dude. You need to put your head on the table and do not take your eyes off the target. Go for it. There's no complacency. There's no time to take your foot off the gas. We're in a bull market. The economy is booming. Okay? Bull market and bear market. I'm going to educate you right now. A bull market, everything is going. Expansion. A bear market is hibernation. Contraction. 2008, 2009. Bull market is right now. Everyone's buying stuff, swiping the credit card, buying this, hiring you. This is the time where you need to take advantage of it. This is what I'm saying. If you need a ditch switch right now, if you need some kind of piece of equipment, if you need a new truck, right now is the time to get it. Stuff's going to be popping off in the next 2-3 years. Okay? Then we're going to go into a bear market. It's what happens. It's the cycle. It's the cycle. But be ready for it. There's no time for complacency right now. This is why you see me out there every single day pumping and bumping and pushing and shoving and going to 10X and buying equipment and going to see Grant and making these videos and starting the GOAT Gang. Dude, I need to push. I need to be on offense. That's why you see me on Instagram. I'm doing things that I don't want to do. Like, do I really want to be making this video right now? No, not really. I just want to sit in Hawaii, you know? But then when I sit in Hawaii, I know me. I'm going to get bored. What else is there to do? How long can you sit on a beach? How long can you sip on margaritas? How many girls can you bang? It's going to get old, dude. You need something to do. This is why I enjoy this. Work is a blessing to me because it's fun. It's a game. What else are you going to do? You need something to do. You need something to do. A bird does not complain about making a nest. A bird just does what the bird wants to do. He's like, damn, I woke up today. I'm going to make a nest. Oh, let's go. Don't get complacent. Don't take your foot off the gas. Push. Every time you get complacent, think about it. And you need to push through it. Push, man. I'm going to wrap it up here. I've been saving this. I'm going to bring you in a little bit closer so you hear me. So you watch me. Okay? You need to stop being soft. You need to stop being weak. You need to stop letting people take advantage of you. And guess who takes the most advantage of you? Yourself. Okay? You can't be hard on your employees if you yourself are soft. Do you get what I'm saying? You can't tell your employees, hey, do this, and do this if you yourself don't do this and this and this. You'd be like, hold on, T. I thought you don't do labor. How can you tell your employees to do this and this? Because, dude, my employees, my people, everyone around me, you know that I bust my ass. I work hard. Right? I do things other people don't want to do. I meet customers on Saturday and Sunday at 8 a.m., at 12 a.m., at 6 p.m. Anytime you got money and you're a potential customer, and I know you're serious and not a tire kicker, you're not a bullshitter, I will meet you anywhere, anytime. Doesn't matter. I'll make my schedule work. My employees start slipping, I need to correct them. My employees start doing this, I need to correct them. Someone does something stupid, I need to correct them. It needs to be done. But you're not going to do that if you're soft. And what do I mean by soft? I mean soft like mentally. Like you let people just push you around. Right? Your employee says, oh, I'm not going to do that. And then you say, well, okay. I guess. He knows better. No, he doesn't. What are you talking about? Unless he's a skilled mason, a carpenter, I don't argue with them on that. I don't know better. Okay? But when it comes to running my business, nobody knows better than me. Nobody. When it comes to doing the work, yeah, whatever, dude. You figure it out. But if I see something that you're doing that's stupid, that is inefficient, I will control, I will take over, and I will handle it. But that is required to you. Be hard. I'm saying hard, like be strict with who? Yourself. If you're strict with yourself, you're going to be strict with everyone else. So don't go, after watching this video, don't go and start yelling at your employees. No, dude, you need to yell at yourself. Be aware of how you're eating. Be aware of how you're thinking about money. Be aware of how you're thinking about employees. Be aware of how you're thinking about everything. What are the words you're using? What communication are you using? Okay? What time do you wake up? What time do you go to sleep? Do you think someone hard wakes up at 4:30 a.m. and goes to the gym and busts ass? Yeah. I'll give you an example. Yesterday, I woke up at 4:30, got my ass to the gym, pumped out the work, got to work at 7 o'clock. 7:05, a little bit. Got stuck in traffic. I should have left earlier. Okay? It happened. Today, it was my day off from the gym. I woke up at 6:30. I should have woke up at 4:30 and started doing this video. See, I was soft today. But I know I'm soft. I know I'm soft. I don't need to go pretending like I'm a hard ass dude. When today, but I'll make up for it. Don't worry. I'll make up for it. I always do. Right now I'm fasted, dude. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like my mind is clear. There's no food in my belly to slow me down. I can get my message across. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the way I'm doing it. And I'm showing you. This is what you got to do. Be hard on who? Yourself. I'm going to say it again. Be hard on yourself. Stop being weak. Stop being a little bitch. Stop being a victim. If you don't like what I'm telling you here, dude, message me. I'll give you a refund. I don't want your money. I don't care. If you don't like this, I'll give you a refund. But you need to hear this, because I wish someone told me this 2 years ago when I started. Let's recap, man. Let's recap, because this is the end. Number one, you need to take responsibility for everything that happens in your life, good or bad. Don't say you closed a $20,000 deal that it was yours, but then you lost a job for 60 grand. Like, that's your fault. You take the responsibility. Your employee quits, your fault. Your responsibility. Second, focus on everything that makes money. Focus on everything that is business. Okay? I see a lot of people get into relationships when they're 18, 19, 20, and they want to, like, have a relationship with a girl. They're lonely. Dude, you need to stop being a bitch. If you got kids, if you got a wife right now, do not abandon them. Be ethical. Okay? Those are your chillins. Okay? Those are your little babies, dude. Take care of them. But right now, if you're a single dude and you're like, ooh, I need to get into a relationship. I need to find a girlfriend. No, you don't. You need a business. You don't need a girlfriend. I broke up with my girlfriend recently. It was too much. Okay? She was pretty, but it was too much. I need to grow my business. I'll find that chick later. Number three, you need to face the truth and stop being in denial. Face the truth, man. Tell it like it is. Look at it like it is. Don't look at something that's black and say, oh, it's light blue. No, it's black. You know what I'm saying? You got a shitty company right now? You don't have the right equipment? Oh, I'm good. I'm all good. No, you're not. You're not good. You got to get rid of your scarcity mindset. About what? About everything. About your employees. About money. Okay? Money is the biggest thing you need to get over with the whole scarcity thing. The thing about you can't afford things. Dude, that's a lie. You can afford things. You just don't have the money for it. So stop going around and saying, I can't afford stuff. I can't do this. I can't do that. It's killing you. Be aware of the language you're using. Please, for me. If you don't do it for you, do it for me. Pay attention to the way you're eating. Pay attention to the way you are eating. You need to be responsible with the things you put in your mouth. If I put Tootsie Rolls and gummy bears and wash it down with Monster and Red Bull all day, dude, I will never make a video again in my life. I will just be... Last and most importantly, pay attention to the way you talk to yourself throughout the day, and let me move you in a little bit closer so you hear everything. And do not get complacent. When you talk to yourself and say, I'm all good, I don't need more money, I don't need another customer, I don't need this, dude, you're setting yourself up for massive failure. Remember, we still want to be successful when we go through a recession. People, dude, I'm not closing my doors. I will not fail. I promise you. I will not fail. It's going to be hard, yes, but I will not bust out. I will make sacrifices, guaranteed, but I will not bust out. This is what goes on in my mind. This is how I talk to myself. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but I know it's true to me. I can't predict the future, man. If I did, I'd be a lot rich than I am today. Never get complacent. Never say I'm good. I'm all good. The words you use are so important. It all ties in back to the mentality. Focus. That's the most important thing. Focus. Focus. Okay? I want to thank you for watching this. It's been a pleasure making this. I've had a lot of fun. Get to put, it's like a virtual book, you know, a digital book. Get to put all my thoughts into a program and release it for you to learn, for you to enjoy, and for you to make a difference, make a change, man, make a change. People come and go. The only person that's going to stick around is you. Don't count on your mom, your dad, your wife, your girlfriend, your dad, nobody. The priest, no one. The only one that's going to stay, for sure, guaranteed, is you. That's it. Your employees ain't going to stay forever, man. Count on you being there at the end of the day. Okay? I want to thank you for watching this. I would love it if you messaged me and left me a review. That would make my day. Tell me how this program helped you. And join the Goat Gang, man. The Goat Gang is sick. I've got 120 members in there right now. And they are killing it. The boys are killing it in there. I'm always doing good things in there. Everyone's doing good things. All the negative people, they don't stick around. They come in, see a bunch of positivity, see a bunch of people winning, and they go if they don't win. I'm okay with that. I want winners. I want people that are striving for success. I'll link the program below. You make a decision. Try it for a month. Roll in. Okay? I want to thank you. You've been awesome. The next program is coming out and it's going to be on finances. Money. All about money. How I manage money, how I control money, what goes where, who goes who, how it goes, everything. See you on the next one. Peace.